Hey there, tennis fans. I'm James Waterson, and I've got your Tennis Now tennis news from the 9th day of the French Open. Once again, we'll start off with Novak Djokovic. The Serb is already into the semifinals after his would-be opponent, Fabio Fognini, withdrew because of a leg injury. Fognini apparently hurt his leg during his marathon match against Albert Montañez, which went to 11-9 in the fifth set. Usually you'll see a player wait until the day he plays to withdraw, but Fognini said a doctor told him it could be very dangerous for him to play. Now, the injury was so severe that he said he was even crying from pain after the match, and that's really too bad that he's withdrawn because this is his best performance at a Grand Slam event, and he is the first Italian man to make it to the French Open quarterfinal since 1995. Now, on Twitter, Djokovic wished his would-be opponent well, writing, "Walkover from Fognini, bad luck for him. Hope he recovers fast. Today I get to enjoy Paris in a different way." Now, this is the fifth time this year an opponent has either withdrawn or retired against Djokovic, including his match against Viktor earlier in the French Open. Just as a comparison, this has happened to Nadal twice and Federer once this year. Now, with the walkover, Djokovic will have 4 days to think about the possibility of what will happen if he wins his next match. Aside from making his first French Open final, the Serb will also become the world #1 if he wins in the semifinal. Roger Federer could be his next opponent if he can get past Gael Monfils in the quarterfinals. Now, earlier today, Monfils defeated the tough-as-nails David Ferrer in 5 sets, winning the last set 8-6. With the style of game these two play, it was always going to be a long match, and at 4 hours and 20 minutes, they didn't disappoint. Now, Ferrer faced multiple match points in the 5th set, including on Monfils' serve at 5-3, 40-15, but he battled his way back, and Monfils got the benefit of some clutch serves, though, and was able to finish Ferrer off in the end. Now, this is the 3rd time Federer and Monfils have played at Roland Garros. Although Federer won both of those matches and has beaten Monfils a total of 5 times, Monfils won their last match at the ATP Tour Finals in November. Meanwhile, Rafael Nadal dismissed Ivan Ljubicic in straight sets today, setting up yet another clash against Soderling. As you're probably aware, Soderling is the only man to beat Nadal at the French Open. He won their 4th round match in 2009, and Nadal avenged that loss in the 2010 final. Now, in his 4th round match, Soderling beat Frenchman Gilles Simon 6-2, 6-3, 7-6, and Juan Ignacio Chela outlasted Alejandro Falla in an almost 4-hour 5-set match. Chela plays the winner between Andy Murray and Viktor Troicki, whose match was suspended earlier today because of darkness. Murray dropped the first 2 sets and seemed to struggle with his movement. In his previous match, he twisted his ankle pretty badly, but as the match wore on, he seemed to be moving better. Now, they'll conclude their match tomorrow. On the women's side, Li Na outlasted Petra Kvitova 2-6, 6-1, 6-3, and Victoria Azarenka cruised past Ekaterina Makarova 6-2, 6-3. Although Li is doing very well at this year's French Open, she told the Tennis Channel in an interview that clay is not her favorite surface. She said, quote, "I don't like clay courts, but I'm still in the quarters. I guess I can't say that anymore." Now, Maria Sharapova also survived a tough test in Agnieska Radwanska, beating her 7-6, 7-5. She was down a break of serve in the 2nd set, but battled back to close out the match. And Andrea Petkovic split sets against Maria Karolinko, but closed out the deciding set. Although the Petko dance is retired, she did do her new moonwalk, and if you haven't seen it yet, you ought to take a look. Now, tomorrow will be another big day in Paris, as Francesca Schiavone takes on Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. Federer plays Monfils, Murray and Troicki finish their match, Svetlana Kuznetsova faces Marion Bertoli, and the Bryan brothers take on the Indo-Pak Express team of Rohan Bopanna and Isam Al-Haq Qureshi. You can read our previews for tomorrow's action at our website, www.tennisnow.com, as well as up-to-date news and analysis. Now it's comment time. Do you think that Djokovic has had an unfair advantage from all the withdrawals and retirements he's had this year? Keep in mind that he also had a retirement at the Australian Open, so that's 3 retirements or walkovers in 2 Grand Slam tournaments. Let us know what you think below. And that's all of today's tennis news for the 9th day of the French Open. Thanks for watching, and have a good day, everybody.